Well, good morning. Alright. I had to gobble down some grapes. And we are ready to go, though. See, back on Tuesday, we got 10 exits deep. We got 6 left to do. Alright, we did that one. Hentai Koopas. That sounds like a thing. Where am I? Oh. I gotta take one of those guys with me. Ooh. Hey there, is that awesome padlock? It is. It's padlock. Yeah. I don't know about awesome. Welcome in, Pixelina. Welcome in, Techno. I am such a silly Billy. There's one F-Zero right there. Yo, cat! How are things going? Alright. I wonder if I up throw. I wonder if that would make it easier. Yeah, it makes it a little easier. At least it did that time. I am not too bad at all, Techno. How's that new job going? Have you started yet? Monday's Thanksgiving? Ah, okay. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I always forget Canadian Thanksgiving is a lot earlier than ours. Yeah, what is a traditional Thanksgiving meal in Canada? Ah, grumble. Turkey and all the trimmings, same as y'all. Okay, all right. It's not just Tim Hortons and poutine. Ah! Well, can I? Nah, I probably could have saved that. Thanksgiving poutine is for the leftovers and is amazing. Oh man, I didn't even think of that. I bet it is good. I have yet to try, like, real poutine. It's one of those things that I just know instinctively that I would enjoy. I mean, fries, gravy, and cheese curds. It's objectively good. Where's my buddy? Where's my friend? Okay. This is getting a little silly. I mean, once, come on, that's okay, but 2 times, I get stiffed. I had a good day today. I'm in a good mood. He's not your buddy guy. Once 3 times the padlock. There you go. Stiff. Yeah, that's right, Cat. I got stiffed. What's up, Split? So here's my dilemma, right? I can get here, and sometimes this guy is missing. It seems to be about 50-50. I don't know if it's something I'm doing. Yeah, he's not there. I don't. What's going on? Maybe I have an idea. Maybe. Oops. If I throw away the Mecha Koopa instead of letting the Sprite Killer kill him, that'll be just enough. Like if I do this, I throw him away. See, the dude's up there now. But I gotta be fast about it though. Guess who's here? Bit chess. Is that like a small chess set? Is that, or am I misinterpreting what you meant by typing that word? I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're here, Elliot. Not to be meta, but I think the very intentional PG-13 vibes here are the best. Yeah. Would you like to play bit chess with me? You know, I should post a picture in Discord. I got my nephew a Super Mario Brothers chess set for his birthday coming up. Ah! You turned into a puddle in your chair. Okay. And there's a Twitch bot. That wants to know if I want many viewers. But I don't want many viewers. I want viewers of all sizes. I don't want to discriminate. The bishops are Waluigi. What are the bishops? Alright. The bishops are Yoshi on the good guy's side and Birdo on the bad guy's side. Listen to me slap the bass in this song. This isn't appreciated. This is appreciated as a 5-5 viewer. The band is here. All right. Looks like we got maybe on keys. Split's doing some backup moves. You would think no Yoshi would be the knight. Yeah, that's kind of a missed opportunity. I have a feeling these, like themed games like chess and Monopoly, they're not made by passionate fans of the property. They're made by, corporate goons that are lunging at a cash grab. But my nephew's gonna be 9, so he's He's probably not going to be scrutinizing the chess pieces all that much. Ooh. This level's kind of tight. Okay, well, that kind of worked. He also sings the one note incredibly well. Okay, now it just seems to be working out for me, even if I let the sprite killer kill it. So I don't know if what I was doing made any difference at all. I don't know. You really only need one note. I need to wait a little bit there. Yoshi is the knight. Oh, did I get it wrong? It goes, rook's on the outside, right? And then I did get it wrong. Yoshi is the knight. Sorry about that. Toad's the rook. Yoshi's the knight, and Peach and Daisy are the bishops. Yeah, my bad. Been a little while since I've played chess. Which means Luigi is the queen, that's right. You can't make Peach the queen, because she's a princess. Oh, okay. I think I see what I'm doing here. There, if I throw the Mecha Koopa at the sprite killer, that'll despawn him in time to. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sounds like we have some real checks. Yeah, I'm not exactly a grandmaster. I have a real strong feeling I'm going to give this to my nephew on his birthday. We're going to play chess, and he's going to whoop me. I'm going to get whooped by a 9-year-old. Yeah, it's still a problem. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. Micropeeb. Yeah, Neidoodle. He's in Germany. It's probably midnight over there. Or roundabouts. Ah, grumble. Kaizo version of let me speak to the manager. Creator, explain this jank. No, Neidoodle's he's a good creator. Well, we know how to get to the H, so let's get there. Ooh. I need to take him with me. I need to stomp him closer to the right. I think I can do it if I just do a full jump. How am I just getting notified? Adam! Does everybody in chat know what day it is today? A day that has significance to Adam? Assuming I did the math right the other night when he told me it was so many days until his birthday. I need to do that fast. Happy Leif Erikson Day. Yes! Adam Day? Yeah, it could be. It is Adam Day. I found. Are you joking, Cat, or is that like for real? Oh man, okay. When I told you Friday, was it Friday? You told me, nah, it was more than Friday ago. You told me at some point it was like 11 days to your birthday, so I counted out 11 days on the calendar. Came up with today. Ah! Catch Twitch Creation Day. Happy day of escaping the womb. Hey, Miss Maybe, I didn't even see you sneak in. Did you really? That's right. You were a YouTube viewer for a little while. I forgot about that. This maybe is sneaky. Yeah, the chat application I use doesn't highlight first-time chats. I wish it did. Like Twitch does, but... Created on October 10th. Oh, that's tomorrow. Remember your OG name? No, it was Catherine something. Oh, your B-Day is 10/10? Counting to 11 has always been a problem for me. Okay. Elliot, you can add that to your weird people you know having similar birthdays list. Or one day, well, it's not a one day off birthday, it's the same birthday. You might have to make a new list. This Mecha Koopa doesn't like to line up. Ah! Cat was originally just out there with her full legal name. You're still peeing your pants over our birthdays? Dude, we talked about that like months ago. That's a lot of pee. Yeah, that's what we're talking about when I get to H. Alright. Oh, how do I take one with me? The world brought us together for a reason. Lakes have shores too, that's true. You do when real names were the norm. Got a problem with that, mate? I don't know, got a problem with what? I don't get it. Oh, I see what to do. Alright. We got this. Ain't nothing but a thing. Ah! And then I immediately forget what I'm doing. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, I don't want to do a full jump there. Alright, we're gonna drop a little sooner. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, we got this. Peeing for several months at a time? I do not have a problem with that. There was a, gosh, what show was that? I want to say it was the Whitest Kids You Know, where some guy, there was a joke about that, about just peeing for days at a time. You should get that checked out. He can pull himself up from a sitting position. That's awesome. It's so fun to watch him like discover the world and discover what they can do. Oh yeah, personal information's been leaked. Our personal information is out there. It's been out there since long before the internet. Pixelina, well, I hope you have a good day at work. Alright. Let's beat this level. Is this your first tongue piercing? Micropeeb. I imagine that would take some getting used to. Look at that. First time I maybe regretted a piercing. Or the timing of getting it. I've known lots of people that have had tongue piercings. And I don't know if this will mean anything to you, but most of them no longer have tongue piercings. Alright, so how do we take this with us? There's definitely one F-Zero there, so I think I just drop it. I'm really good at missing obvious stuff. Trying to get better at that. One of the quicker ones to heal. Don't talk around it, talk like you usually do, and the piercing will heal correctly. Anybody else got any impulsive piercing stories? Oh man. In another life I had 13 piercings. How am I gonna do this? It's not super. I feel like there's like a bunch of ways you could do this, and none of them are super clearly indicated. Yeah, I've already lost it. All right. Elliot's got 16 piercings. All right, we made it. Adam pierced my ears using a non-piercing stud and a potato. I've heard of people using the potato. Thanks for the G's, guys. Split cat, maybe? That's a big jump. Okay, what's in here? Okay, cool. So you can get the secret exit if you've got the yellow switch. Grumble. I remember when I was a teenager, I wanted my ear pierced. And where I am, you have to be an adult to get a piercing. You have to be 18. All right, we got there. So my parents, they wouldn't let me. Is this like a special area? And I said, well, when I'm 18, I can go do whatever I want. And my mother said, yeah, when you're 18, you can. By the time I was 18, I didn't care anymore. I feel like I want to just go back and do the castle. I feel like this is a special world. We'll come back to this. Piercing the upper cartilage by hand and with a non-piercing stud was horrible. Oh. When you said that before... Okay, alright. You said cartilage. Yeah, that would be awful. A chick was watching me, so I muscled through it. The things we do when we're young. Pretty sure I got a Futurama fan, I see. Snakebite piercings for a long time, but Alright. Let's go back to Agile Dry Bones. These guys, they get right back up. Hey, come back here, guys. Ah, grumble. Okay, I'm going 4 there. Oh, almost. Yeah, you're basically just shooting yourself in the cartilage. In slow motion. Okay. He's gonna go all the way down. Ah, Grumble. Oh, all the way down, you say? Yes. Yep. Not sure what to say to that. Ah, Grumble. Oh, Grumble. See, now that I've seen the H, I have to just play like garbage. Alright, we got there. Okay. Yeah. You understand my pain tolerance though? I had such a bad toothache, I ripped it out myself on a 15-minute. Oh, well thanks for the H's and the H-Areno. I really like that. And that's just an awful story, Adam. Of course, it sounds like that night you were balancing pain against pleasure. I keep thinking that's gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna bounce on the throw block. Oh, no school tomorrow, huh? I kind of got a blow-off day myself. I have to go to a conference and watch these like self-help videos. Oh no, so the tooth thing was separate from the cartilage thing. 15-year difference. Oh no, I gotcha. I was talking about the ear thing. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd have a lot of luck with a bloody mouth and dry socket. But you never know. About to pass out from hearing about this. Good night. I'm sorry, Split. Yeah, I kind of got a weak stomach too. Like we gotta. What am I doing? Am I supposed to take that? What am I doing? I've had worse not stand in my way. Adam, the player king of Twitch. I'm not sure really how to gauge pain tolerance. Like, I think I have a high pain tolerance, but without knowing how other people experience pain, it's hard to say. You have to, like, go by how other people react to pain. You know, which could have other variables at work too. Ah, grumble. Nearly pass out from having my blood drawn. Yeah, I don't like that either. I do get the heebie-jeebies about, like, you know, hearing about people's injuries and things like that. Things that are on the inside should stay on the inside, and that's just good advice. All right, I'm not sure about this. Broke your lower spine? Was that when you did a backflip to impress your roommate? Whoa, meningitis. Meningitis is like serious dangerous. Even if I hear a story about, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. I don't like getting my blood drawn. Things that are on the inside should stay on the inside. Things on the outside need to stay on the outside. With the exception of, like, poop. And food. But not in that order. Or maybe in that order. I mean, if you gotta make room for dinner, right? I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm just a padlock on the internet. You fell out of your wheelchair playing tennis? I love how active you get, even. I mean, I'm not chuckling because you got hurt. That's a bad thing. But I love how active you get. I mean, you didn't let anything slow you down, man. I love that. Okay, I need to go just one earlier than I think I need to go. Yeah, poop should really come out, yeah. It's this move. This has gotta be the end. It has to be the end. Yep. That move was in Sheltopia. Mimi sometimes rents the sports wheelchairs during Disability Pride Month, so I like to have a crack at stuff. Good for you. Accessible kayaking? That would have been awesome. It really sucks when it gets all over your sleeves, though, especially at your funeral. Wait, what? What are you talking about? I mean, given the flow and the context of the conversation, I feel like you're talking about poop. You can go ice skating in your wheelchair? Don't read my messages out loud, I sound deranged. Oh, I just realized I read that one out loud. Sorry. Oh! Okay, yep. I've been in Split's chat. That's like a running Split joke. Gotcha. Okay, so we got credits there. Let's go do the fancy stuff. Ginfly. Okay. You know what? I think we do this. Do we? I think we climb and then we spin. Okay. What about the cottage cheese? Sounds like you're dissing a 2005 punk rock band. Okay. Alright, insta power up. Oh, I gotcha. I think Kat said something about that too. Maybe I'm thinking of the same thing. A sledge ice hockey style chair. That's alright. Why can I not seem to do this? Okay. On this note, I need nicotine. Crying to our cottage, she's like regular well-adjusted people. Virtual smokes. I'm probably not too far away from that. Ah. You guys hear these two human cells were hanging out? They're brother and sister. The sister stomps on the brother's toe. The brother goes, "My toe, sis." Sigh? Come on, of everyone, I thought you might like that, Elliot. I heard that on YouTube today. Holy smokes, this is tough. Jail, we have witnesses. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Yo, Squibbles, how's it going? I've heard this music before, it's from something. Well, you really gotta do a full jump there. I'm gonna miss my... You know, let's just start again. Ah, no. Is that right, Cat? Accessible sports y'all think I should try? I wouldn't know anything about them. You missed Squibble's GG a while ago, to be fair. After Cat's poop sleep funeral comment. I've never played disc golf. An accessible disc golf would probably be manageable if you had someone to like help you get around. I'm really not sure. I'm kind of speaking out of my element. Grumble. Sledge ice hockey. I don't know what sledge ice hockey is. I barely know what ice hockey is. Jousting. Yeah, you get into these topics and it's like, I don't want to appear insensitive, because I'm not insensitive, I'm just dumb. Sometimes people can't tell the difference. Like, no, I'm just stupid, I swear. Pop, 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 pop. Ah, no. Grumble. That's an interesting thought split. I'd be willing to bet that most dishwashers do get hot enough to cook an egg. And it's not something that's too hard to test. Just toss a whole egg into the dishwasher. I mean, even if it doesn't work, clean egg, right? Oh, I missed a thing. The poop of painting face. I've actually heard of people poaching eggs in pasta sauce, and I've never tried it myself, but they say it's really good. Alright, we gotta make some progress on this. This is getting embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Thanks, Adam. One, two, three, 4. Alright, and it looks like we're gonna get some P speed and do a spinny fly. That's not far enough. I'm not sure how I didn't spin there. Google say hi told me I can cook eggs in the dishwasher. There you go. The strat? I'll let Adam tell you about the strat. It's pretty succinct. Very simple, not hard to understand. Adam, you want to tell him about the strat? Yep, that's the strat. Grumble. Adam, if you're having those, if you're having apprehensions about it, yeah, maybe not. What do they say? When in doubt, don't. How am I not spinning? Better, I've heard that one too. Better to beg forgiveness than to ask permission. So I'm trying to stay away from that dude, and I'm overcompensating and hitting the death block. The unspoken motto in your province is better to beg forgiveness than to ask permission. Grumble. Brace for pink slips. Okay. So like I want to pass, or I want to let go of the jump button as he's passing me. Of course, there's a frame rule too on the cape drop. And I don't think that's been patched out. Doesn't feel like it has been. Oh my goodness. These are definitely harder levels. Gonna lurk, good luck, have fun. Thank you for the, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the lurk. I do appreciate it. Getting a hydrate and a stretch. Alright, we'll do another attempt. We'll do a hydrate and a stretch. Alright. Give us a stretch. Crumble. After 3 twirls, drop. Pop, pop. Okay, I have to stop hugging that wall. It is not working. Alright, and just as he passes me, I'm gonna let go. But again, I'm worried about the frame rule. Pixel sounds like a Steve? Nope. I know a Steve. I know several Steves. Would you tell us if we guessed? No, I would not. I know y'all got like credit card applications at the ready, right? Like, okay, so far we've got Steve. Ooh! I mean, we'll call it a micro peep. Steve Keys. Ah, Grumble. He's clearly a Pierre, that's right. You got me. Hanging out with French baguettes and a beret. Perhaps a Marcus, perhaps. Last name of Keys, oh, maybe. Maybe I'm Marcus Keys. Oh man. Okay, we're doing better. We're still not doing good, but we're doing better. Steve Keys is funnier. Could be Steve Keys. You never know. It probably is. You're right. Chris Keys. William and went by Billy as a kid. No, I did not go by Billy as a kid, but I worked for a company one time that was owned by a man named James, and he went by Jamie. And I thought, you know, that's fine when you're like 10 years old. But when you're a grown man, like maybe go by Jim. Chris Keys. Chris Keys just sounds like a magician. I keep bonking on the munchers. Grumble. Not short for anything. His name's just Jamie, huh? That is different. I've never heard of that. Sounds like a country singer, but a modern country singer. Not good country. I think country's sort of coming around. Like, back in the 90s, country music was just peak. You know, it was just the best. You know, Garth Brooks could do no wrong, and then you had Joe Diffie with Pickup Man, and Reba McEntire with that song about like something being wrong with your phone. Like why haven't you or reached out or called me or something like that? It was a good song. And then in the 2000s it got weird. But it's coming back now. I'm a big Morgan Wallen fan. I love my pickup. Madam Twain, Shania Twain, yeah. See, 90s country, I'm telling you. Okay, so I think I'm making this hard on myself. I think I can bounce high. Just don't go straight for the munchers. Yeah, I can bounce high like where there's no munchers and then float to the platforms. That's what I should do. Late 80s and 90s country was the beginning of the end. Good songs, but labeled as country when more pop in overalls. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I've never put a lot of stake into like musical genres because they do bleed into one another quite a bit. And if you've ever had any type of playlist at home or Spotify or iHeartRadio, Oh man, what the heck? Okay, alright, we got this. If you've ever tried to sort any playlist by genre, you're gonna have chunks missing because it's like, what's the difference between hip-hop and hip-hop slash rock? Or hip-hop slash rap, you know, it's... I bet it's better now with information tags rather than just a single category, but... Still, like, what's Sarah Ross? What's Taylor Swift? She went through kind of a country phase, but she's not country. No, not again. This is so weird. The level's kind of getting to me. Wait a minute. I think I'm being silly again. I don't have to bounce on that guy at all. I don't have to bounce on this guy at all. I thought I had to do 2 thwomp bounces in a row, but I don't think I do. Okay, how many of y'all knew that and weren't telling me? Thomas, yes. I masquerade as a padlock online, but I'm secretly a tank engine. A wrestling baby. Grumble. I'm not sure what you mean by a wrestling baby. Like professional wrestling? reread it. Didn't even occur to me. But oh, wrestling a baby. I'm flipping words around. Padlock. That's a good one. Oh, okay, alright, we can do this. Oh, cool, we can do this. Okay, alright. Matlock. Got it. Ah. Oh, you grumbly monster. Okay, we're gonna get this. I hated Matlock. It meant that 3 hours of Saved by the Bell was over. Pixelina loved Saved by the Bell. Okay. Let's give it a 1-2. I have a cape. I can reach pretty far, so I gotta, like, stop being a skeered. Over here when I'll get back. I'll probably still be right here when you get back. Doing the same struggle against the same challenge. Not cool, bro. I've never actually watched Matlock. It's a lawyer show, isn't it? With Andy Griffith. Crumble. I tell you what old show from that time period I do like a lot is Columbo. I love Columbo. Allegedly. Not a lot of Matlock fans in here. Quincy and Macmillan and wife. Columbo sounds like a coffee brand. Ooh. Honestly, I bet if you could, like, license the name, You could sell Colombo coffee. Sell it in little itty bitty paper cups. Just like he used to drink it. Oops. We're all on Nick at Night, yeah. I remember when Nick and Night started showing shows that I used to watch in prime time. And I was like, what? When I first saw Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on Nick at Night, I was like, no, this can't be happening. Yeah, I mean, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. It was just, Nick at Night was... When I was a kid, I used to watch Bewitched on Nick at Night and I Love Lucy. And, like, these are shows from the 50s and 60s, respectively. Well, irrespectively. And, like, I was watching those in the 90s, so that was 30-year-old TV. At least. And when I saw Fresh Prince, I'm like, is Fresh Prince that old? Does that mean I'm that old? And the answer is yes. Ah, you grumbler. Okay. Magnum PI, how could I forget? I was talking about that with Snadge this morning. Yeah, I was in Snadge's chat. I like to watch Snadge while I get ready for work. It's funny because I'll be in the shower and I can't hear the phone usually for the water, but occasionally a word will break through. He beat that level 7 hours, but he got wow. He was testing this morning, wasn't he? This level here is going to take me 7 hours. It took me about that long to figure out I didn't have to hop on that second thwomp. Oh, right. We got to a checkpoint. Wait a minute, what? We need P-speed. Two full jumps. Full jump number 1. Full jump number 2. Well, not. It's not gonna time out. Okay, kind of does. If I just wait a tick, do a full jump, I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Don't wait a tick. If I do bop bop. Kinda like, nah, okay. Let's do a full jump. Another one. I feel like I can just buffer it with like one little jump. Yeah, there we go. What are we thinking? Are we thinking regular fly or spin fly? I'm kind of thinking regular fly. Superfly? Yeah. Offspring approved. Oh wait, no, that was just pretty fly. I think I'm gonna try spin fly. Nope. I see a, okay. I see an invisible block over there, which makes me think sticky fly. So we're gonna do a regular fly. I'm gonna... I am not a good cape person. Definitely sticky fly. Yo, Red! Welcome in. Maybe if I let go of B to stop ascending. How's Red doing? Okay, alright, so that's a peeb. I don't know why I didn't hit the sticky ceiling, though. I am doing pretty well. We were stuck on this level, in the first part of this level for a little while, and we got to the checkpoint, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. My workday was pretty good. I am not holding jump. That's why I'm not sticking to the ceiling. Oops. Oh, Grumble. Oh, and we're on ad break too. Ah. Alright, so I think what we're doing here is we're gonna slow down. We're gonna slow down and fly. No! Alright, so we're gonna slow down a lot, is what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh! The phone never stops. Alright. Let's see here. Wake up, phone. Oh. I forgot. My sister was picking her kids up from school today and taking them on a surprise trip for the weekend. She's sending them pictures. She likes to do that, just drive to a... Yeah, okay, so I need to wait to slow down. She likes to, like, take her family to just a town, like, in the next state over or something, just to change the scenery, and it's special for the kids. It's just a weekend trip. I need to hold jump. H whilst I was gone. We did get a little H while you were gone. And we've sort of figured out the second half. Okay. Rumble. A little sensory deprivation. Ah, okay. All right, bottle. We're gonna do it.
You could do it, put her back into it.
I will. Oh, man. Come on. No, sir, I did not let go of Y. Nah, other people use TTS too. Remy likes TTS. Alright, I said we were gonna go slow. Haha, we did it! Take that, level. Jeez. Trying to make me fly. Ugh. Super Niku water. Okay. Slow down. Oh, thanks for the G's, guys. Wow. Okay, I am in pressure water. Okay. So I feel like, oops. These are the levels with mechanics people just typically do not like. We had cape and now we got pressure water. But joke's on you, I like cape and pressure water. Said no one ever. I don't mind pressure water, I really don't. It's gonna take some getting used to. It always does. Oh no! Ah, man. Alright, we're gonna get there. At least we're gonna get to that blue pipe. The music's kind of eerie. Oops. We'll stick around a little while. I'm planning to go until 8 minimum. I kind of wanted to finish this hack tonight, but at my current pace, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But if you're streaming when I finish, I'll raid out to you. Are you still streaming High on Life? Good golly. I started playing that game and I got stuck on 9 Torg. Of course, I was also on my second Manhattan. And that is when I decided I was not going to stream High on Life. With your birthday, gal. Is that Alex? Oh yeah, I think you already said that, didn't you? Well, tell her happy birthday from us. Be like, here, a bunch of random people on the internet, mostly old guys, tell you happy birthday. Ah. Thank you very much, Pickle. There's my Halloween costume. PixelPadlock. Ah, man. This is something. Oh, come on. I totally hit that. Uh-oh. Press down too soon. Yeah, you can land on the green blocks. They're not deadly. Ooh, what era of Doctor Who are you in? David Tennant fans? Matt Smith fans? Are you Capaldi people? What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. This is gonna make me item swim. Alright, and then I go up and throw it at the green coin. Alright. Ah, Wooville! Tenet. Yeah, Tenet is Pixelina's favorite. Correct answer, says Cat. I like Ecclesian, Tenet, Smith, Capaldi. I even like Jodie Whittaker. The writing got a little preachy, but it's not Jodie's fault. I haven't seen any of the Chudigawa stuff yet. Well, I take that back. I watched Space Babies. My son and I went in halves on a premium Crunchyroll membership. Gonna be awesome. When I find the time to watch anything. Nice. So you guys are anime fans, huh? Did anyone like Ecclesian? I liked Ecclesian. Yeah, Donna. Oh, I love Donna Noble. I loved the Dr. Donna storyline. I thought that was really good. That's a little bit weird because you have to press down to stop your jump and go down. But then you gotta be holding up when you stomp on him. Rose deserved better, I'm crying. Well, you've seen the Chudigawa regen scene, right? I haven't watched much of his doctor, but I did see the regen scene online. Okay. No. How are we gonna get around this Rip Van Fish? Yeah, I liked Peter Capaldi. A lot of people didn't, but I did. He had some really, really good storylines. And a lot of people didn't like the Sonic sunglasses, but I'm like, come on, that's awesome. Okay, so do I... Okay, I want to hit the switch and land here. Hey, we got a checkpoint. She's my carer. She cares, so I don't have to. I don't remember him saying that, but I like that. Okay, so we... Okay, gotcha. We bounce up off the... Yo, Aza! Ooh. Okay. He gets shrunk down and put in a Dalek. Oh, yeah. The Dalek that wants to be good, right? So many good episodes with Peter Capaldi. I think my favorite was the one where he just kept reliving the same problem. And at the end, he had to punch his way through a wall. But by the time he got there each time, he realized what he was doing, and he just very, very slowly wore down this thick wall. What are we doing here? The confession dial. Okay, so what do you guys think? Obviously, we're gonna stomp on Chuck. Do we do anything at all with the bullet? I don't think so. I think we just avoid the bullet. So I think we jump high off Chuck to give Koopa time to get over to us. Avoiding the bullet. But then I don't know what the switch is gonna do. Because we're still in Casio water. Okay, okay, all right, I see what's happening here. Okay, so we're gonna hit the switch, we're gonna jump onto the green block that will appear, and then we tiny swim over to the expando block, and we're out of there. But I don't think we jump over the bullet, I think we jump under it. Dodging bullets is usually good practice. Thank you for the advice, Neo. I watched those Matrix movies a few weeks ago. I love those movies. And I totally dig how the... Ooh, yeah, that's how you do it. I totally dig how the walls are pulsating red. Maybe, I don't know. I am the one. That's right. Vil is the one. Legend. Like with Tom Cruise? Okay, so maybe little jump? Maybe little jump and then back to Chuck. Little jump over the bullet and then back to Chuck. What do we think about that? No. No, I Am Legend. Oh, with Will Smith. Like with Tom Cruise, you mean Tim Curry. I mean Tom Cruise and Tim Curry. Tom Cruise was in Legend. Ooh. Ooh. Tim Curry gets top billing in my head. Tim Curry did a lot of wonderful roles. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hang out under him and jump on him again. That's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go under the bullet. Okay, not perfect, but I think this is gonna work. Okay. I don't even remember the plot of Legend. I remember it was long, and I was bored by it. That's like all I remember about that movie. And of course, Tim Curry's portrayal of darkness. Like you can't forget that costume. Oh, just before second bounce. How far am I into this hack? I think this is the 13th exit of 16. Possibly the 14th. Forgotten Dreamers. Welcome in. Adam, I think I might have missed something you said. I read just before second bounce, but I think I might have missed something else. I need a reference to who Tim Curry is. He was the host in Clue. He was the concierge in Home Alone, Part 2. I think he was the clown, Pennywise, in It, wasn't he? Oh, it's not over? Oh, no. Dr. Frank Infurter. Oh, I forgot about that one. A.m. Holy smokes. Ah. reminding me of my micro P. Okay, I think I think we're getting somewhere. A little teeny tiny swim is a teeny tiny swim. Grumble. Not a big horror. I'm not a big horror fan either. I don't think I've ever actually seen the OG It or the new one. I like funny movies. No, I need to go. I need to hold up. All right, and then we're gonna grab that shell, and that'll give us item swim. I saw the new Naked Gun. That's a funny movie. No Rocky Horror fans? I have seen Rocky Horror. That's not really a horror movie, though. Watching Saw 3 by myself in the dark? Well, why did you do that? For someone who doesn't like scary movies, that seems like a poor choice of behavior, bro. And if you hadn't seen the first two, you'd have no idea what's going on. Golly gee gosh darn. That's how I discovered I don't like them. Okay, alright, what am I do? Oh no, I got a shell jump. I've got a shell jump. I didn't like Scream, and I didn't see. Is that like a sequel? The Scream and. Oh man, you're gonna be holding up. Yeah, I'm much more a fan of like the old school suspense, Alfred Hitchcock style scary movies. I mean, those are awesome. But everybody, you know, has their own thing. No. There's been like 5 screaming. Nah, I was making a silly joke. That Scream and Crap was like the sequel to Scream. Like, you can watch The Haunting in Connecticut, but you can't watch it anywhere else, or? Sorry, I'm being really stupid with my jokes tonight. Okay. So the coin is there to tell me, like, this is where you throw. And I need to hold up so I get a big jump. I think we can do this. Yeah, I like the scary movies too. With Anna Faris. I like Anna Faris. There's one I watched recently where she played herself. I think it was Keanu. Where they're trying to rescue the kitten. And she played like this exaggerated fictional version of herself. It was funny. Ah. Alright, can I snooze ads? Do I have time to do that? Oh no, it's in progress. Grumble. Okay, we did it! We did it! Whew! That was a level! The house bunny almost killed me. I have never seen that one. I've never seen that one. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now, because... just based on your recommendation. I want a movie where Vince Vaughn plays an exaggerated version of himself. Wouldn't that be the exact same thing? Thanks for the setup, by the way. Thanks for the GGs. Let's check out this disco shell level. Disco shells in this area are commonly used as surfboards. They break easily when touching the ground. Let it jump by what? What? Okay. I'm just gonna live under this tree. Alright, so I guess what we're gonna do is make it jump. And then make it jump through death blocks. Oh, this is going to be awesome. That's what I mean. I can't imagine. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, thanks for the softball. Oh, I don't have to make it jump through the... Okay, got it. Yeah, but that's part of his boyish charm. That's why we loved him in Dodgeball. Yo, Pixelina! How's work going? Okay. I want a Tropic Thunder too. I don't know if that movie would play today. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna jump to the 1F0. Well, it might. It would play for us Mario heads. It's about over. Well, come on home. Hey, Pixelina, you wanna come on over to my place? Vince Vaughn and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. I can't imagine that. It would be a Ryan Reynolds movie. Okay, I think I just need to bounce twice when I get up to the 1F0. Or I don't know. Okay, all right. We can do this. Ryan Reynolds and Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, that's a tough one to imagine. Is he like that all the time? What do you mean, all sultry? Why don't you come on up and see me sometime? Okay, I think this is probably doable. I think that would be a treat. I think that could work, because Mark Wahlberg, he can do like an action hero kind of role. And, Ryan Reynolds can be like the plucky sidekick. You know, that formula worked in Rush Hour. Okay, if I just bounce on it twice, when it gets up to the 1F0, I think I'd have better luck, but I gotta line it up consistently. Yeah, the other guys. That had Mark Wahlberg in it. I was actually thinking of Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. See, I need to remember to jump twice when I get up to the 1F0. That'll line it up better. No worries. Other Guys is a better example. It actually has Mark Wahlberg in it. The example I was thinking of was a couple of Other Guys. See, and now we've come full circle. Mark Wahlberg, bringing all Boston accent. Like, bro, we gotta hurry now. Do you have to be so impatient? Oh, Matthew Perry. Could you be any more impatient? Alright, you guys want a funny watch? Look up Matthew Perry and Jennifer Aniston Windows 95. Like, no kidding. Okay, I'm supposed to guide it over here, and there's my H. All right. Like, sounds like if Pixel and I were in a movie. But yeah, seriously, Matthew Perry and Jennifer Aniston made a promotional film for Microsoft Windows 95, and it's billed as like the first e-sitcom, and they walk into like Microsoft and they meet up with all these like wacky characters that teach them different things about Windows 95. It is like so bad it's good funny while also being genuinely unironically funny. It is is worth a watch. No, this is not a modern thing, Adam. This is something that came out like in 1994, 95 to promote Windows 95. And like it is an hour long, but only the first half of it is with Matthew Perry and Jennifer Aniston. The second half goes into like how to use all the features of Windows 95. It's kind of an instructional guide. Come on. Oh, I jumped there and I shouldn't have. Okay. It's worth a watch though, seriously. It is so good. Okay, 2 bounces on the 1F0. Hey, you know, maybe one of these nights, maybe one of these nights I'll stream it. That'd be fun, right? Two hops. I don't think it's copyrighted. It's out there on YouTube. I'll double check just to be sure. But I mean, it's promotional material, so I think we'd be okay. Well, I'm just thinking about watching that old Matthew Perry, Jennifer Aniston promotional video for Windows 95. On a different note, slightly afraid to watch Star Trek Voyager when Adam is sleeping and the intro song hits. His head spins around instantly. Does he like Star Trek Voyager? Poopin' pokies. I love the poopin' pokies. Ah. Animal Style, what is up? Welcome in. We're doing a weird level. That just kills me. Your infant son likes Star Trek Voyager. That's awesome. Oh, well, welcome in. You'll find that my live streams are just as boring as my shorts. But I am glad you are here. Ah! My controller probably is in pain. I keep a pretty tight grip on it. It's probably not great for my hands, but... He's gonna be 1 in less than a month, no longer an infant. Grumble. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I'm keeping a firm grip on it, Vil. Sorry, Animal Style. Like I'm multi-streaming to Twitch as well. So I'm talking to people you can't see. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I'm supposed to go down. The shell goes up. Gonna get him into Doctor Who next. I figured as much, yeah. Yeah, I have the chat on my horizontal stream. I don't have it on the vertical stream because that's the one I record for shorts. I kind of am controlling the shell. Oh, Vil asked the same thing. How are you making it jump? It says you can make the shell jump by pressing left or right. So I'm not controlling the shell, it's behaving just like a normal disco shell. I'm just making it jump. Disco shell chaos, yeah. And the shell will die if it touches the land. Grumble. Ah, grumble. Yeah, I don't want to coerce anybody. I don't want to get any terms of service violations. Although I don't think YouTube's as strict about that as Twitch is. Man, I wish I could get consistent with this part. See, that's a perfect one. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Mountain just came out. Disco shell hops are tough. Yeah. Do you play Animal? Oh no! Not in ages. There's our H, man. Oh, we're so close. I'm always surprised by just how big the kaizo community is. I mean, there's a huge number of streamers, and then there's probably 100 times that in players. I mean, I thought I was kind of weird playing kaizo in my basement. Before I ever started streaming, I, just play for fun. And I was like, wait, people who play this stream, I should stream this. I had no idea there was such a huge number of people that just played it just like I did for fun. Always impressed with Cape. We did a Cape level about 2 levels back. It wasn't super complicated, but it was a Cape level. No. Okay, so I can see the 2 sprite solids on either side of this, so if I can get it in that bucket, I'm safe. No! Oh, are you taking off, Elliot? I appreciate you stopping by. You have a wonderful night. No! For some reason I thought it was okay on the munchers. Are you kidding? You're too cool, Elliot. Grumble. What a great kaizo to play if you were experienced but rusty. Oh, you're a big fan of Jish, Adam. I mean, honestly, it's not hard to see why. Jish is a really, really fun game. Good night, or good night, Elliot. Okay, yeah, they're not really in vogue anymore. I don't know about dead. You still see him once in a while. But it's more of like a tongue-in-cheek sort of thing, and a lot of times it's an anti-troll. where you'll hit a kaizo block, but then you'll land on an invisible floor. Dumb volleyball, man. Enjoy your lurk and have a good night. I like that. Later, Gator. That's all I see is anti-troll kaizo blocks, yeah. I'm not the hugest fan of those. I don't really hate kaizo blocks either. You know, it can get tiresome. Sorry, I get to counting my hops and I pause. But 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho ho! Oh, you know what? I can just go through here. Haha, we made it! Oh, I need to bring him with me. Okay. Yeah, I don't kaizo blocks get tiresome when there's a lot of them. You know, when they're overused. But yeah, if there's one, you know, haha, I gotcha. Okay, you know, I'm here for it. It's a nod to the you know, old kaizo style. Am I wrong for being on Jish though? It was Slack's first hack. 2.5 years to make. It does not look like a first hack. There's a lot of ASM in that one. I know you're not right or wrong for liking anything, but Jish is fantastic. Absolute recommend to anybody, except for that mind melter level. Brain melter? Brain bender? Whatever it's called. I do not like that level. Not true. Anyone that likes saw blades is wrong. That heck looks like something I could pick up. You absolutely should, Adam. More kaizo players, the better. If there was ever a reason to miss a stream, right? Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta be hopping on volleyballs. The 1100 other hacks. No, Jish is a good one. I put it off for a long time because of its size. I mean, it's 62 exits. But you roll through them. In the middle of Moose, or once I'm settled, it's time for Silk Song, and then maybe get back into Kaizo. I never played Hollow Knight. How do you operate wget to clone the entirety of SMW Central? I haven't used wget in a long time. It used to be just like a download command with a recursive parameter, and it would just download everything on a website. You had to be careful with it though, because websites are bigger than you think, especially ones that have been around for a while. SMW Central's employed a lot of anti-bot stuff though recently. They were down for a few days, and when they came back up, I noticed my Google Sheet that I use for tracking hacks didn't work anymore. I had this really nifty thing where you just put in the ID and it looks up all the other information. And that just didn't work anymore. And it's because it worked by creating an HTML object requesting the site for the hack based on the ID, and just scraping the HTML that was returned. And just didn't work anymore. So I looked at the raw HTML that was being returned by the object, and it was a just a moment page, which I had to get on ChatGPT and find out what that was, but it's a script test, a Cloudflare script test. And scripts don't pass the script test. Oh, wait a minute, you can double jump with Shell? Ha! You're not limited to one jump with Mr. Shell here. Oh, this is interesting. Anyway, I had to learn, in order to fix it, I had to learn SMW Central's API, which is not well documented. Played Hollow Knight too much, and this special opening scene when you beat everything in the game on the permadeath. Nice. I think a lot of games are doing that now. Binding of Isaac does that too. They have a special opening scene. Steel Soul Hollow Knight is definitely the hardest game I've beaten. I've never played Hollow Knight. I played Shovel Knight, but I have been led to understand that is not the same thing. Or not even related to one another. Okay, I need to do a little jump and then make the shell jump. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, that works. We got a good rhythm here. It's a Metroidvania. I enjoy games like that. But and Adam's gonna yell at me for this, but I just don't have the time for them. You know, I feel like they're a big commitment, whereas Kaizo, yeah, I can sit down and play Kaizo for hours on end. But I'm not committing to that. Kaizo, it's in bite-sized chunks, like any one of these attempts is only a few seconds, and I can put down the controller after any of them. Never got into Binding of Isaac. Hades is better. I've never heard of Hades. Oops. I played Portal. I don't think I ever played Portal 2. Okay, we got this. I never played Super Metroid. I'm a terrible gamer. All I play is Kaizo. Although I did start High on Life off stream. I decided I wasn't going to stream it at all, because... And not because of the content either. I mean, because it's pretty raunchy, but... It's a first-person shooter, and I get lost in first-person shooters. And I'm like, nobody wants to watch me run around... Probably literally run around the object that I'm looking for without knowing it's there. People hate Justin Roiland. Well, he was acquitted. Now that doesn't mean he's innocent. And, you know, you can enjoy someone's work without liking them as a person. Just go back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've never played through Symphony of the Night. I think it'd be fun. You want me to play Halo with you? If you're willing to carry me through the game, yeah, sure. I think his joke style is kind of a bit much. So you're not really a Rick and Morty fan then? You're tapping out. Have a great night, Adam. Thank you for hanging out with us, and happy birthday tomorrow. Ah, grumble. Yeah, I'd agree. It does. I think the issue with Rick and Morty is they hit so hard with that first season. Like, it was so good, and nobody expected it. And then they always had this to live up to, you know? They always had that first season that... And they did a lot of good stuff in later seasons. But sometimes it does seem like they're trying to recapture the magic of that first one. You see the Rick and Morty, it put me to sleep, honestly. It was more anime than it was Rick and Morty. trying to be meta with the fan theory. Yeah, they do try to do that a lot. But without breaking the fourth wall, and they got a weird rule about time travel. Is Mario... It's funny you say that, Phil. I was thinking the same thing. Alright, little jump and then make the shell jump. Man, I saw the name of this level that had something to do with disco, and I was like, oh, I can do disco shells. And this is a tough disco shell level. I guess this is why these are the special world levels. I like the time travel episode because it was exactly how I imagined time travel, kind of like... Oh, did they do a time travel episode? They had some weird rule that they wouldn't do a time travel episode. Maybe I missed it. You lack discipline. Yeah, I sure do. Oh, the snakes one, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one. Man, this level's hurting me. Morning turning back. Oh yeah, there was that episode too, where he had the save spot, where Morty had the save spot. But yeah, even in that episode, Rick was just like, he explained it right off the bat. He's like, this is not time travel. Time travel's beneath me. Like, he always had that weird thing. And there's that one episode where he went and got pizza at the end, and he just walked through a portal, and then he came right back. And he's like, by the way, I know that was fast, but it wasn't time travel. I just went to a pizza place and stole these. Which I did think that was a pretty funny joke. If time travel existed, everyone would go back and kill Hitler at once. There's a name for that, paradox. So the thing about time travel is, like, the thing I always wonder about is, in the universe, like, you can't create or destroy matter. You can change its state. It can be matter or energy, but it can't be created or destroyed. So if you're time traveling, you're taking an amount of matter, I mean, even if it's just the matter in your body, and subtracting it from the universe, and then adding it back to the universe at another point. So, like, what happens when you do that? I don't know. I don't know the answer. But I always wondered about that. Yeah. Yeah, Billy just went and grabbed him off the counter. Yeah, Stephen Hawking, I remember him saying something about that. But, like, time dilation is a real thing, though. As you approach, time slows, and you could travel forward in time by traveling fast enough. Yep, and getting close to a body of mass. That's why... Yeah, and getting close to a body of mass creates time dilation too. So, I'm paying more attention to my game than I'm talking. And that's why GPS satellites need regular atomic clock correction, because they're far enough away from the Earth that time moves just a little bit faster for them than it does for us. And I mean a little bit. A teeny tiny bit. If time travel were possible, then traveling back in time wouldn't change anything, because you would have already done it, and then time would pass, meaning any changes you would make would have already been made, unless you hold the sacred timeline theory. Yeah, I don't know, man. You're above my head. Hey, darling. So Pixelina actually did take me up on it. She came over to my place. Which is incidentally also her place, but... Did you let the cat in here? He's gonna start getting into stuff.
It's a little warm in here.
It is a little warm in here. Yeah, I always like to tell people that I'm a time traveler. I'm traveling through time at the exact same speed they are. I borrowed the audiobook, not the book on tape, but the audiobook for Hitchhiker's Guide, and listened to it, and I really enjoyed it. And I went to go get the sequels, you know, the other 4 books in the trilogy. And the library doesn't have them. My local library doesn't have them. I was so miffed. These locks are tough. These are tough. One of my favorite time travel theories is the bootstrap paradox, the episode. Only to find out he never existed. So couldn't imagine the world without music, and wrote and released it himself. So who wrote the original music? I don't know. You know, couple that with the Mandela effect? Maybe nobody did. This is insane. Like, also the Listen episode. Oh, I forgot about the Listen stuff. I need to go back and watch Capaldi. Whenever we go back and watch Doctor Who, we start with Ecclesian, and we stop after Matt Smith. Because Pixelina is usually manning the remote. Hey, darling. Literally the Song of Storms loop. Oh my gosh, I cannot wrap my dumb monkey brain around this. Okay, let's get this done. Alright, I wanted... There's just a lot going on here. I always get messed up with left and right shoulder button stuff. Oh, if that shell is going up too fast... it hurts Mario. So I have to do a little jump. I don't think I have to. Oh my gosh, that was a micro peeb. Oh! After the first volleyball and the Koopa, I was like, okay, we're past the trolls. Oh, guys, you guys. Alright, we know we can do it, though. We know we can do it. Alright. Hold B when you launch off the shell. You mean at the end there after I do the big gap? You know, trolls aren't dying out. I think you see fewer kaizo blocks, but trolls are still an art form. Like the new, the new troll is to make the player troll themselves, if that makes sense. Why did I do that? So the disco shell doesn't get you. You mean come up from underneath? Oh my gosh. Okay. I've seen the end now, and it's just like... I have to make the shell jump, and I have to jump off the shell. And I think I understand what you're saying, Animal. I think when I'm going through that corridor and making the shell jump and jumping off the shell, creating a bit of separation there will be safer. Rumble. Making silly mistakes now. Oh man. So I only had 2 locks to make it up. Then we got the volleyballs. Moa.
Hey, mate. Hey, Moa. Didn't know we were mates. I'm glad you love my stream and my community so much. If only you had something to sell me that could help me out. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, Phil. Did shrink padlock not work? Oh, I'm just that far behind, huh? Oh no. I was reading the message from my mate. Right into that volleyball. Okay. Got this. We got it, right, Pixelina? Alright. I got my cheerleader in here. She's my good luck charm. See, I tend to want to readjust after that second lock, and that throws me off. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I usually don't get bots on Twitch anymore. I get them on Kick all the time. Yeah. That wasn't very clean, but I'll take it. I guess I don't have to. So I'm making the shell jump, honey. If I can just get back to the land again, I can do this. Because you know, do you know how you make it to the goalpost after and avoid all the trolls? You just run across the flat ground. I have gotten there twice and I've jumped into enemies, just directly into them. You want him removed completely? Yeah. He's just a bot. I mean, the account's probably already gone. Thanks, Phil. Oh. Okay. Been on this level for way too long. Okay. This is so weird. So weird. Okay. Thanks for the encouragement, Phil. I have every confidence I can do this. I just... I'm getting a little frustrated with myself because I've been to the end twice now. It is a little tough to understand though, or to wrap your head around. I mean, you got to bounce up off the shell, which in itself takes a little bit of practice. You know, because you don't jump as soon as you hit the jump button. You jump off the shell. But then you've also got to use the shoulder buttons to make the shell jump. And then that corridor where you're making the shell jump and jumping off of it, that's just magic, man. Like, at that point, it's just not a Mario game anymore. All right, we made it.
Whew. Late on the draw, Bill. You had that queued up, didn't you? GG? What was GG like? GG, that was Gynura. Hope you had fun. Is this an exit? We'll retry this level.
All right, we do have the credits. We'll run through the credits. Was that 16? Are we done? Thanks, Animal. I wish I didn't play so terribly for your first stream here with us, but you know, is what it is, I suppose. That's a really cool background. Yeah, so sometimes Animal, I play easy stuff. Sometimes I think I'm gonna play easy stuff and it turns out to be harder than I thought. Sometimes I play really, really hard stuff. I'm just kind of all over the place. Alright, well that is an exit. I don't know if it counts as an exit. We'll do an exit check. No saving after that. Okay. Pig GG, thank you so much. Let's reset and see how many exits we have. I don't think we did 16. We did 16. Okay, I just must have miscounted. Well, I think that's going to be it tonight. Because Pixelina's pacing in and out of the room, which is a very, very good indicator that I'm done. So let's find somebody to raid. We're gonna go ahead and let's pop our ending screen on here. Looks like Ratio's playing Fresh Hops. I'm gonna search for Adam. Okay, I don't think Adam's on. I don't know if I got his name right, but... yeah, I don't think he's on. So we can raid into Ratio. Let's do that. Yeah, thank you very much, Vil. Good night, Techno. Good night, Animal. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Bill, and anyone else who is lurking or hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, especially on that last level, sticking it out to the end of Gynura. This was, for an advanced hack, this was harder than I expected, especially in that special world. So... we are going to go ahead and start a raid on Ratio, and I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Bye-bye.